And rotation has been important to NLB for years. The first rotation tool was the spin jet, which was really a key in NLB's growth when it came to the automotive paint shop. And how does that rotation happen, Anthony? I mean, in some instances, we can build these things or set them up so they're self-rotating. In other instances, we build these so that they're driven by either an air motor or a hydraulic motor or an electric motor. What are the advantages of one of those types of drive mechanisms over the other?
Well, sometimes you don't have access to air on your pump unit. So if you don't have access to air or hydraulics, then you would want to have a self-rotating version of it. The self-rotating version works well, but it's really nice to have control over the rotation speed. Sometimes this can go up to 3,000 RPM, but 3,000 RPM is a little bit harsh on the seal, and the seal life is reduced. So if you can slow it down to 2,000 RPM, you can extend that seal life much longer.
Yeah, that's a great point. You obviously need to spin it as fast as you need in order to get your job done. But if you can back off that rotation speed a little bit, you can see dramatically longer seal life.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of other places in the NLB product line that uses this type of seal. What are some of those tools?
Well, we have 13 different versions of this tool, depending on which inlet and which output that it has.
Okay.
So this is used on we've got a self-rotating spin jet. We have a self-rotating surface prep, our SRT6LT.
Right.
We put a self-rotating spin jet on our Microarm Mark II. We've got various end-of-arm tooling, hydraulic-driven, air-driven.
Starjet trucks.
Starjet trucks, that's a big one.
The SRT10, in addition, had one of these. So
yes.
Really, any place you're finding rotating ultra-high pressure today in an NLB product, you're looking at a version of this seal.
That's correct.
All right.